What's up everybody, my name is Dan and today I'll be doing a tutorial on how to draw a specific style. Okay, so for today I'll be teaching you guys how to draw in Gabriel's Picolo style. Now, disclaimer, I cannot guarantee that this style will look exactly or very similar to Gabriel Picolo. This is my best. I will try my best to do it. So let's get to it. I want to start off with who is Gabriel Picolo. Now, if you don't know, Gabriel Picolo is a comic book artist that is working in DC. He's working on a graphic novel for Teen Titans. He's currently working on Beast Boy Loves Raven. He have done the Beast Boy book and the Raven one, and he lives in Brazil. So that's all you got to know about him. He also have 2.9 million followers on Instagram, so it's like the top dog of this whole Instagram thing. Anyways, this video I'm not gonna draw anything in this video because I have major anxiety when I'm recording and drawing at the same time. I cannot really focus, so I'll be just showing you some of the pieces that I've made that is based on his style. So I hope that you guys can learn a little bit from my experience. So we're gonna start off with I guess the first tip, I don't know. So Gabriel Picolo style, if you're wondering, okay, the software I'm using is Krita. I do not know what it's like if it's on Photoshop, so it might be the same. I really don't know, but we're gonna start it off. I'm gonna use, in this video I'm gonna use Krita. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with his brushes. Now in Krita we do have these brushes. They do have pre-made brushes. Some of the brushes I customized myself, but the one brush that I want to be talking to you guys today is this brush called the Ink 3G pen, which in Krita is this yellow pen here that you can find. I do not know about Photoshop, but in Krita there's this yellow pen which is your ink. Now, why do I use this ink? Well, basically it's just because if you zoom in onto your canvas, right, you'll get this line. Like when you look at the line how do I say it? There's this sharp edge, you can see this sharp edge here, so basically he used that for his line art or line work, if you might say. I do not know what other brushes he might be using, but for inking wise, I would recommend that brush because that brush is really good for it. Sorry. So that's the brush. Now we can move on to some other things that he start before he draw. So I already tell you about the brush. The ink brush. You can use whatever you want to sketch, obviously, but for inking I would suggest any brushes that can have a sharp edge at the end, like this sharp edge here, like an ink pen, so I don't know about Photoshop, I really don't know, but for Krita, if you want to find that brush, the brush is called Ink 3G pen. You just find the one with the yellow color and the cat logo on it, and you'll be able to find it on Krita. So we can move on. I want to touch a little bit on the colors because I've watched some of Gabriel's interview, and he said that before he start any painting, he will usually set the prime color, which means like a color that no other colors can overtake. Like I think what he meant is like when he is drawing Beast Boy, right? And Beast Boy is green, so he will try not to have any colors that might overpower the green, so that you can like see the green, and the green is like the main focus for the piece. And usually his colors set the mood, so you can go for like a moody kind of vibe, and then like you can go for a moody vibe, or you can go something bright. But whenever he uses bright colors, it's usually for like the main characters of his painting and stuff. So I suggest you set your colors first before you draw, because that's how he get his colors. Point that I want to bring up is backgrounds. Now, backgrounds are one of the main reasons Gabriel's work becomes popular, because his background will always have like Easter eggs, will always have, you know, like things that you can find in the real world. So it feels like the characters that he made are really, I would say, beautiful, I guess. Hold up, I'm gonna do something for a while. Alright, and we are back. Hold on that shit. Okay, it's recording. Alright, so now I'm on Instagram, right? Because I want to show you his background, and the amount of details he put on his background is really amazing. So you can, like, if you want to like copy Gabriel's style, try to implement backgrounds, because his characters are not the only reason why his artwork looks so good, but it's also his background. His background is really amazing, and you don't have to do buildings, but you know, try to add backgrounds to make your piece look nicer. So I think we can move on to some tips and tricks, or not tips but more of tricks that I think he used. Now the first trick that I want to teach you is the softness in his paintings. I will show you like this one. Like, when can I zoom in? Fuck. There you go. When you zoom into his illustrations, you can see like there's like a tint of softness in his drawings. Like, the lines seems a little bit blurrish, so that's the thing that I want to teach you guys. So to do that effect, like when you see here, you can, like, from far you can see like this part is a little bit blurred, like it's a little bit blurred. That's because he uses it. So let me just draw like a ball. I will draw a ball, right? Okay, so if you can see, like let me give you a more darker background so you guys can see what I meant. So as you can see, the line art seems pretty okay, right? Like you can tell that the line art looks it's fine. But a trick that he uses to get like this type of softness in his illustration, this blurriness, soft blurriness, what you can do in Krita, I do not know about Photoshop, you guys can find out yourself, but if you're in the Krita, you can go to filter, which is here. Then you want to go to blur, and you want to go to cushion blur. Make sure you are on the line art layer. What I recommend you doing, in case you want to change anything on the line art, is you duplicate your layer down here. So you can duplicate your first layer, and then use that duplicate layer to do this effect. So that you can use any blur, but I feel like Gaussian blur is the easiest. So you can set it at 5, which is the default, which is fine. so you can't really see, but if I turn this off, like you can see the blurriness, right? You can see like there's a tint of shadow. That is what he kind of does here. So you can kind of like see it. Fuck this computer, man, I do not know how to zoom in. So he does that, but obviously you can't see it that much. But usually what I would do is change the duplicate opacity layer to about 35 is fine. You do not want it to see so much. You can't really see it here. You can't really like see it, but if you do like a full illustration like this, when you do put the like soft blurriness to it, you can kind of see it. So that's the first trick that I've just teach you. The second trick that I want to teach you guys is the noise thingy that he does for his portrait. Let me see if I can find on his Instagram. Okay, here it is. If you guys can see here, right, you see this noise, you see like this noise over here, like these dots all over the character, especially in the hand, the jacket and stuff. I'm gonna teach you guys how to do that because he do that on his work. Like I said, this is for people who want to kind of replicate Gabriel's style. So to do this, you want to go on the duplicate layer. You don't have to duplicate it again. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. You want to go to filter again. I do not know what it's like on Photoshop, but for Krita you want to go to filter, then you want to go to other, and then you want to go and pick random noise. Now what this does, it puts a noise over your drawing. You can set it to 50, or you can set it to like 99, where the noise is slightly more. Don't worry about the opacity, we can change it later. So what then you want to do is, fuck me, man. Okay, you know what, we have to redo. Let me see. Yeah, you want to change the opacity here. I thought you can do it. I mean, if you duplicate them, maybe you can. You want to set the opacity to about 15 or 10. Anything below 20 is fine. You can still see it, but it's not that much. Press OK, and then when you can do it even more actually. Let me see. No. You can do it more. You can. Let me set this back to 99. Opacity to about 10. To apply the effect, just let it just wait, and then you can kind of see it. Usually you can't see. Wait, let me see if I can maybe create a new layer, see if that's much better. Do it to 99. Is it? I don't know. 110. That's okay. Can you see it? Oh, you can't. Okay, you can see like these random dots all over the place, the noise. Usually you won't see this line because it will be applied onto the whole piece. I do not know what. Usually you only do the blur effect. Let me show you. Usually you would do the blur effect and the noise pattern thingy once you have completed everything. So what I mean by that is, let's say this is your lineup, right? This is your lineup, right? So let's say you finish drawing everything and stuff. So what you want to do is merge. So Control E to merge on Krita. So once you merge, and then you can start adding the effects, the blur, lineup, and the noise. So usually you do that after you have finished everything, so therefore like you don't really will see this line. But those are the two tricks that I've learned when doing kind of like his style. yeah, so I don't really know what else to say. I'm just gonna recap everything. So the first one is the brush. Use a brush with this effect. Fuck. Hold on. Use the brush. Wait, we can't see. Are you serious? Why not? Let me just pull a new, and then we cancel out everything so we can see. So what you want? Let me move my phone. I'm recording this on my phone. I mean the voice is recorded on my phone, right? So then what you want to do is you want to use this brush, this yellow brush, to get the liner that he used in his painting. And then what you want to do next is set the color scheme. Like usually he'll go for like moody type of colors to really set the tone. And then after that you want to do background. So you want to do like a simple background, or you want to do backgrounds with a lot of details. It's really up to you. You can put Easter egg, like over here. This is an Easter egg to Danny Phantom. Same goes with this. This is basically a replica of one of his drawings, which is this one. So you can really do so you need to do background. That is if you really want to replicate his style, because his style is not just the character expression, the colors and the line art. It's also part of it is his background. His background is insanely beautiful. So yeah, so I mean, like, look at his likes, bro. 743,000 likes. It's really insane. So yeah, so after the colors, after the line art, after the character expression and stuff, after the background, then you can move on to blurring the line art itself, which is here. You can blur the line out. You can see here that you can blur them, and then after that you can put noise if you want. He doesn't do the noise thing often anymore. Like if you see this piece, it doesn't really have a lot of that. Well, if you see some of his older piece, he have like a lot of noise. Like if you see here, like you can see look, if you see the skin here, you can see all the random noise that he have on his painting. He doesn't do that often anymore because I think he's going for a more cleaner look. So after doing the blur and the line art, and then the background and stuff and everything that I've taught you, that's basically how you kind of replicate his style. I'm sorry I don't draw when I'm recording, but I hope this piece can kind of explain everything. And if you guys like to this video, please leave a like, subscribe. If you guys want me to make a video of me using all my tips, I mean recording a video of me drawing in his style using all the tips that I've teach you today, leave a comment for that. If you have any other content creators that you want me, or artists in general, that you want me to kind of learn how to do their style and teach to you guys, leave that in the comment section below too. The one I want to do is this guy Sam does. I really like his art style, and I can kind of do it on my account. Like I've done like semi-realism stuff on my account too. So if you guys want me to try and teach you guys some of the tips and tricks that I've learned from doing Sam does art style, some tricks that I think he might be using, like the ones I teach you, the blur and the random noise thing that Gabriel used that not a lot of people use. So if you guys want me to teach you guys on some the tips and tricks that I've learned replicating his style, let me know in the description down below. If you guys want me to do Ross draws art style, I mean Sam and Ross have kind of the same art style, kind of. So if you guys want me to do it, any artist that you want me to kind of replicate, the one that I want to do other than Sam and Ross draws is this Miyoko. I want to do her style. I don't really know. if it's a guy or a girl, I want to do her style or his style. And then if you guys want me to teach you guys how to do this, let me know. If you guys want me to do any other artists that you admire, let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe. If you guys can also do me another favor, my YouTube channel is at 97 subs. If you guys can help me go to 100, that would be amazing. Also, if you guys can follow me on Instagram, I'm at 146 followers. Help me grow to 150 followers at least. I'll try to post as many artworks as I can. Like here, I've done a lot of Gabriel Picolo style and in the Phantom form. So like, if you guys really like any of the stuff I do, please follow me there. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching to this video. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and take care and goodbye.